Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. In today's episode, we are back in the Dwarven base, and we're going to finish up the armory that we started last episode, minus all the tools and enchanting and things. We'll hold off on that, but I want to get the floor in here situated, I want to get the ceiling done, and then we need to come up with some sort of a centerpiece in here as well. And we got to figure out our lighting situation too. So that is basically the plan. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tear up the floor, because obviously we're not just going to have a plain old stone floor in here, and we're going to need some space to actually do some work. So let's tear all of this up, like so, and then we'll dive into, there we go, let's just do that. And then we'll dive into actually coming up with a floor design. And I just broke a bunch of stuff that I didn't mean to. Oops. That's okay. It's fine. Okay. So let's see. How did I have this? It was chiseled like that. And then stairs facing this way, right? Yes. Good. Okay. Cool. And then let's just go ahead and fill that in as well. All right, so what I'm thinking is the floor is actually going to come down a little bit in the center. I need some stone brick stairs. Let's just make some of those. There we go. And actually, while we're at it, let's make some stone brick slabs too. Okay, so as I said, the floor in the center is going to come down a bit, and I'm thinking it's going to come down about here. Oh, that's right, Instamine is a thing. Oops, there we go. And that's in line with this pillar. So it'll be like right here that'll come down, and then we'll slab this section. So it'll just come down a little bit, maybe? I think it needs to come down a little farther than that for us to kind of get the effect that we want. Let's tear that up. And then that's good because that allows us to detail this section as well. Also, there's this water pool directly underneath the armory, which is kind of a little bit of an annoyance when I'm trying to build here, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so let's do something like that. And then I think I'm just going to put this here for the moment. I'm thinking like actually, yeah, right here. Let's tear this up, and this can be our light source for the center. So we'll just take stone brick like this. There we go. And if you guessed that we're going to put lava there, you guessed correctly. Okay, so why did I... you know what? We'll do that. That'll be easier. Okay, let's go see if we have any lava. I'm pretty sure I don't. I have one bucket. Okay, let me go refill my lava buckets, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got the lava in place, and I think it looks pretty good. I just want to see... Okay, that's what I thought. So what we're going to do is here, 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 and here. We're going to put down andesite. And then we're going to put stone brick here and here, and here. Oh, not right there. Just kidding. Here, we'll put stone brick stairs like this, and then we'll put iron bars in the center like that. This guy and this guy, and this guy are going to have to go away. So let's just replace those with regular plain old stone brick. They just need to not be some texture that looks out of place. And then finally, we'll grab a couple of furnaces, I think. Am I out of furnaces? I seem to be. Oh, nope, there they are. Almost didn't see them. Okay, there we go. So we'll take a couple of furnaces and we'll just put those in like that. There we go. And that gives us kind of this central area right here where you can kind of go down, and I think that looks good. Now, the other thing I want to do here, I think, is in these corners, instead of using stone brick stairs, I think I want to use cobblestone stairs instead. Just for a little bit of difference. Plus, I think it blends really well with the furnace there. Like it kind of transitions into the furnace almost. And I think that's pretty cool. And then maybe here and here we'll do the same thing. So we'll go cobblestone stairs like that. So that's pretty cool. And that kind of lights everything up as well, which is good. Now, we need to work out the rest of the floor in here, and we've got essentially a few 3x3s here that we can do stuff with. So let's kind of lay those out first, and we can use that pattern that we've used kind of throughout the base. You guys have probably, well, we haven't actually done these together for a while. It's been quite a while since I've actually used this particular pattern. But we'll put a couple of those in here like this. And a couple more furnaces. There, 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 and there. Stair, 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 and stair. And then in the center, actually in the center, I think I'm going to drop a polished andesite in these ones instead of a chiseled. So that looks pretty good. Then I'm thinking straight down the middle, we'll make an andesite stair like this. Oh, and maybe do something like that. Like that. That looks pretty good. The whole goal here is... Oh, I actually got a whole bunch more stone brick stairs right here. Never mind. The whole goal here is just to basically make the floor look interesting. We don't necessarily need any like particular pattern or anything like that. As long as it kind of fits the theme and it looks interesting, I'm pretty happy with it. So this looks good to me. And then we can kind of replicate that over here. So if we go stair, 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 and then here, this I'm thinking we'll make polished, and we'll basically turn this staircase like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Now we need, well, we've got the lighting back there. This area right here definitely needs some lighting though. So maybe down here we could hide a lava. I mean, it would stay in place. Let's just grab one lava bucket and let's see how this looks. It might look really bad, but I want to try it out. Oh, and actually that light can't actually get out of there, can it? So that actually doesn't do us any good. Never mind. Maybe... What could we do there for lighting? Maybe we change this part right here up. And do lava lighting right here. Which means we'd have to turn these stairs like so. That's got to be stone brick. That's got to be stone brick. And then this stuff down here can be whatever, because it's all hidden anyway. There we go. So we do another andesite there. I need more lava. In fact, I should probably just grab a couple of lava buckets, because realistically, we're going to use lava lighting for pretty much this whole room. Like, that's how we've been lighting up the whole base, and it just makes sense. So let's go like that. And then we'll put our iron bars there. And that keeps that nice and lit up. Very well. I like it. Okay. Let's replicate that over here, too. So let me get that put in place. Okay, so we got that done. And now I just need to figure out this little section right here. And I'm thinking we're going to put polished andesite in a row here. And then maybe we do stone brick stairs lining up with these ones. And furnaces like that. No, that doesn't look good. Wonder what it would look like if we just did the chisel again. Chiseled stone brick. There we go. How would this look? It looks okay. I don't think I really care for that, though. So maybe... what if we just did the andesite again? Just a double row of andesite? Right here? Yeah, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. And this is all really well lit, because we've got lava here, and here, and then here and here as well. And then we've got this. This is basically our centerpiece, even though it's not really, it wasn't necessarily meant to be, but it is. And I think it looks pretty good. So now we just need to kind of sort out what we're going to be doing here for a ceiling. So let me see what I can come up with, and then I'll come back. All right, guys, so I've got a little bit of a start here on the ceiling, and I decided to take some support beams here and kind of bring them all around like this, which I think is pretty good. Now, up here, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Oh, that was misplaced. I'm thinking we'll take stone brick coming across like this. There, oh, there we go. So we'll do something like that. This all makes stone brick. That's all stone brick already. And I'm thinking right here, I'll put some upside down stairs like that. And then we can go into this area up here and do something like so, which I think looks good. And then we could replicate that same effect like this here and here. And once again, just kind of bring those support pillars around and up. There we go. And then here and here. And you guys kind of can get the idea of what we're going to end up with. We're basically going to have like these support pillars that are almost triangular in shape. There we go. Get. Okay. Oh. And I missed that block. And those blocks. Okay, so that's good. Now, I need to sort this out as well, because this does not look good. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by basically filling this stuff in with stone brick, and then I'll come back afterwards and add, various other materials and things like that to make it more interesting, because I want to get kind of a base to work with, to kind of sculpt, if you will. And once that's done, then I can come back and really kind of sort out some of these finer details. So that's kind of the plan. I'm also thinking up here, we're just going to go like this. Well, we could just do something like that. Yeah, that looks good. That's good enough for this area. Here. Oh, these armor stands are totally in my way. Let's just... Oh, man, really? Come on now. There. There. Nope, upside down. This is way harder to place these blocks than it should be. I'm just saying. There we go. Okay, so that is in place, and then we've got this big area up here, which we will do some stuff with. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a stair here. I'm going to put a stair here. And the idea is that we're essentially making like a support beam that kind of comes over. This, on the other hand, is not really working for me right here. So I think I'm going to go andesite up there. Do I like that? I don't know that I do. Maybe I like that better. I do like that better. And I like that even better. Yep, that looks good. Okay, cool. So, yeah. All right. Now we need to fill in. Can I reach that? Ooh, I'm gonna kind of struggle to reach that from down here. Let's just kind of make some scaffolding that kind of comes across, just so I can reach the ceiling, the area that I'm going to be building in. There we go. And we'll make a beam that comes across like that, straight down the middle. That gives us a lot of space up here to work with. So then, I think we'll make another beam that comes across like this, dividing this into 4 equal sections. Then we'll go ahead and make some more stone brick stairs because I am completely out. Oh, there we go. Do I need more than that? I think that'll probably be enough. Should be anyway. So we'll do that. Stone brick stairs going like this. Across this way. There we go. And there. And there. And then we've got this space up here that we can now do something with. Turn it into some other sort of texture or, whatever we're going to do. And I'm thinking, let's see. I'm definitely thinking that this block right here is going to be a chiseled, like that, where these support pillars kind of meet up. And where? Ooh, I am really almost out of polished andesite. Let's just do polished andesite up there. See how that looks? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm actually quite good with that. And then we'll kind of bring this across like so. And maybe we get rid of those two. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let me go get some more andesite, let me get that filled in, and I'll come back to you in a sec. Alright guys, I am back. So the ceiling is in place and looks pretty good, I think. I do want to go ahead and get some light up there as well, so I made a little thing, and we'll just put an iron bar over top of it, and that should keep it all lit up, I think. Let's just gather this stuff. There we go. That can go away. And that all looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so shape-wise, I'm actually really happy with this room and the way that it looks. Now, I want to add some more texture variation and stuff like that in here because right now, as far as the textures go, there's not really a whole lot of stuff going on. So, let's start with these corner bits where the pillars are. or the support beams, or whatever you want to call them. Let's start with those. And this was a stair, but I think I want to make it a slab. There we go. Or I think I want to make it a full block is what I meant to say. There we go. And let's put in some chiseled. Oh, come on now. There we go. Let's put in some chiseled in those spots that we just knocked out. Like this. And like that. And then here, I think we want a full stone brick right there. And a full stone brick right there. I'm also thinking that this block right here is going to be full stone brick, as is this one. Okay, so how does that look? That looks good to me. I think that's good. Okay, now here, is this a full block? It is. So we can take those out and throw in some stairs up here, just to add a little bit more depth right there. That's part of our pillar structure, so I don't really want to mess with that a whole lot. I think we'll leave that alone. This and this at the top of these pillars, those can be swapped out for something a bit more decorative, like a chiseled. Yep, that looks good. Just realized that there's supposed to be a stone brick stair right there. That was probably driving some of you crazy. That's okay. Here and here, we're going to do the same thing with a chiseled and a chiseled. That looks good. The rest of those are all kind of covered up. And then, let's see. What else can we do here? So we did that. The opposite of that would be here and here. So we'll go chisel or stair, stair. Just to add a little bit up there. This I don't really want to mess with too much for obvious reasons. I think that's all good. I mean, overall, I'm pretty happy with this room. I think it looks really good. I mean, we've got light kind of hiding. Ooh, we could hide one more lava bucket up here. That might give us a little bit more light as well. So let's just put that stuff in place. Let's go grab ourselves one more lava bucket. That might light that area up a little bit better. Which is always a good thing, because right now, this whole base is kind of dark, which isn't, that's not all bad, but it's pretty dark right now. So let's do that, and then an iron fence. Lights it up a little bit better. I mean, this area right here is pretty well lit. This over here, kind of well lit, but not amazingly so. But overall, I think I'm actually pretty happy with this, and I think that this is done, or at least as done as it's gonna be. I'm quite good with this room. And unfortunately, I am very much out of time for this episode, guys. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.